I'm a big fan of waste not, want not. So I'm filling up my spice jar. This is garlic. We go through a lot of garlic in this house with water. And then I'm going to empty it out to make sure I get every last inch of the garlic out of here. Because I need to get more garlic, obviously. So that's what I do with my spice containers before I toss them. Just to make sure that every little bit is out of there. Give me some black pepper. A couple of bay leaves. Now, since this is soup, I'm going to use white pepper as well. Along with some basil, minced onions. There's a chicken. Some chives. This is white pepper. This is really good in soup. It's just the taste difference between the black and the white, which is pretty cool. So, no, I don't measure anything out. So, there is that. We were actually bringing a pie over to Dean and Jenna's the one time, and I don't usually measure things out, and I never overspiced a pie before. And I made the crust. It was a homemade crust, and it was a pumpkin pie that obviously was made. Oh, look at that! That was made with just a regular pumpkin. You know, it was actually a jack-o'-lantern pumpkin instead of a sugar pumpkin. But then you just season it up, and it's fine anyway. So. And I overspiced it. I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. He was like, oh, the crust. Because Dean was like, oh, the crust, you know, it's so good anyway, it doesn't matter. You know, because the crust really makes up for it. And because his family makes a lot of pumpkin rolls, so he didn't want any pumpkin rolls from me. And he just wanted pumpkin pie. So, we did that. We haven't heard from Dean or Jenna for like a long time. Hope that they're doing well. They see this. Jenna was a good girl. She was just young. I thought she was young for her age because she was 25, but she had some like younger friends. I thought that she was pretty young. So I was like, you know, how old are you? She was like, oh, I'm 25. I'm like, oh, I thought you were younger. And she's like, oh, I usually get the other way around. I'm like, yeah, maybe. You know, I don't know. But I think that was the conversation that she didn't like. That, and Dean said, why can't you be more like Mindy? If you know anything about women, don't say that to a woman ever. You never say something like that to a woman. Because why can't they be like more like someone else? Because they're themselves. That's why. So it was about cooking, and it was a silly comment. So I don't really know what happened. And James thought that he might have mentioned something about politics that night too, so no big deal, whatever it was. It was something though. We haven't heard from them in a long time. That was actually the last night that we hung out together. I think that he might have just moved though. We might have just lost contact. So, you know, it's all good either way. I don't know why I'm talking about that story. Oh, because I'm making soup. But yeah, this is what I'm up to.